Hi, Brian Varigan here. I want to show you today what an opt-in form is, what happens after you opt into a form, how the data is collected, and then what happens from there, and how people earn money on the internet. Most of us are interested in that. Anyways, you've seen opt-in forms before, and if you haven't, you can go to this website, www.yahsuccessblog.com. There's an example of one. I believe it's on the right-hand side. Real simple. You got your name, and email. This form will be somewhere on a web page, just as it is down here, surrounded by other information talking about why they want you to fill in this form. You then go ahead and fill, if you're interested, you fill in your information. From there, it goes over into an auto responder. Quite simply, all this autoresponder does is collect the data that you have. I don't say all it does, but that's the first thing it does, is it collects the data. And this is the key in internet marketing, is to get, let's say you're trying to get in business and you want to earn some income. The key here is to get people's names and email addresses, and I'll explain more why here in a second. But as these names get put in, this list keeps growing and growing, and once they're in here, the person who owns this list, this is basically a lead. The person who owns this list then has control and can email people with offers in them. Because you signed up here, you're interested, bang, you're on this list along with all these other people. Email. And typically there could be a series of 1 to 100 or 50 emails that may go out over a series of 30 days to 6 months and even longer. They go out, and I call it drip sending or drip emailing. Now within each one of these emails, an important point is there is a link in that email. Let's say you started getting these drip to your first couple, you still stayed in, bang, fifth one here, you read this and you're interested, you click on this link. As soon as you click on this link, you go to another web page that has the actual offer. Now, this offer, typically at the bottom or somewhere on the page, is going to have a place where you put in, say you're interested and want to buy, you're going to credit card information, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, whatever it is. And it'll talk about the offer on this page. If you're interested, you go ahead and you sign up. Bang, after you sign up, and most of them on the internet are electronic products, it's automatically, the credit card is processed and the product is emailed to you. Now that's how sweet this is. This here, this is all automated all the way through here. The part here to focus on is all you did is fill in this. This is automated. Bang, this is automated. Bang, this is automated. This is automated. This is automated. And then from here, guess what happens? As soon as the credit card's processed, money starts coming in to the person who owns or got you to fill in this information. Now how sweet is that? How quickly, this could happen within minutes, it can go through. Or, remember, these emails drip over an extended period of time. Someone may have opted here in the month of September, but it's in February they actually clicked on the link and this went through. And it's the automation process, absolutely incredible. So the key is to focus on is getting, and this is what you should be doing, is learning how to get this put on a web page and set up so you can start collecting people's email addresses, because that's where all the pudding is. Also with this autoresponder, these are a series of emails. If every now and then You may the person owning the list may have a fantastic offer that, you know, it's not in one of these emails. There's a thing called a broadcast. It's a one-time email sent out. Guess what? It's got the link in. It's a different offer than this over here. The link over here, bang, it goes to, like I said, it's a different offer, but it still goes to an offer. This is a different funnel. Bang, bang, more money coming in for the person who owns this list and the person who's in business. Quite a neat setup, and it's actually a very simple concept. When I first started on the internet, it took me a while to understand it, but I like keeping things simple. Anyways, Brian Varigan signing off. I hope that I've helped you understand a little bit more. Take care. Talk to you soon, and check out my website down here. It explains, I can show you how to continue on, show you how to set this up and get it going so you can start making some money. Take care. Bye.